Now, pride can be defined simply as an inflated sense of one's accomplishments. But there's a positive side. For example, M People's song Proud speaks of pride as something which gives you a sense of value and self-esteem. It presents an ego challenge to us. Are we going to edge God out or exalt God only? Ego. In creation, we don't just see God's greatness, we also see his goodness. Lots of stuff happens in the world is not because of God. God may allow it to happen, but actually he can bring good out of bad things, as we've seen him do in the past. So looking at it on a personal level, how does this affect us? Well, the whole thing of pride is having an unrealistic view of yourself. It's actually putting your interest before other people, to say that you're more important than the other people. So there's two elements of it. There's one which is a promotion of self, but there's another side as well, which is protecting ourselves. Proverbs 29:25, it says that the fear of man can be a snare. So often we do things to protect ourselves from humiliation or how people look at us. So reputation, honour, is a very important thing to us, isn't it? One of the things that concerns me sometimes about this whole thing of politics is this unwillingness at times to be really honest about the mistakes we've made and take on board the things we should have done or could have done and learn through the process. But going back to this whole thing of pride, it's not about thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less, and it's learning to think of other people and to concern ourselves with those that we're around, to take notice of them, to take an interest in them. And the great thing about God is that God is the only one who's able to humble us without humiliating us, and to exalt us without flattering us. So, to put our hands in the man, who stilled the waters with God, is so much better than trusting in human beings or looking for honour and glory from human beings. So we have a challenge here in terms of pride. Are we going to edge God out or exalt God only? How do we edge God out? By promoting self or protecting self. How do we exalt God only? It's by putting him first and others first. Jesus, others, you. That's what joy is all about.